Good morning. So it's about France. Macron, the president, he said, the system is crashing. We need to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Yes, we need money for all these projects. You see, we can't have people retiring so early. Okay. We get a lot of new people into France. We need to send money over to Zelensky and so on, right? No, he didn't say this. But he said, we will raise the retirement age. And then he said, no, the assembly, they can't vote on this. That's usually what happens. The assembly will vote. And he said, no, you can't vote because you will vote against it. So he decided to try something new. He said, no, this is just how it is now. You can't vote on this, you know. And then the politicians in the assembly, they got upset because they couldn't vote. And the people got pissed off. So now we have a very bad situation in France, right? It's explosive, that's what they say. Some people say it's explosive. I saw an example of this in the city of Lyon. 36 people were arrested on Friday night after trying to break into a town hall building and set fire to it. So this is happening all over France, right? Explosive. I think he knew this, Macron, of course. I think he's got a plan. And then, of course, we have Paris. And, you know, the police, they have been brutal against the protesters. And now they say you can't protest on this square in Paris called Place de la Concorde. You can't go there or around it. You can't be there. Right? Well, it's interesting. If you don't know this square, it's very big. There's this big pin in the middle of it, very tall pin. They got it from Egypt. Okay, an obelisk. Okay, and this is where it happened. You know, this is the square where they put up the first guillotine back in the 1700s during the French Revolution. This is where the king was beheaded, Louis XVI, and Marie Antoinette. This is where it happened. So, of course, I'm wondering, is this thing, people on this square protesting, being angry, is this making Macron uncomfortable? Well, that's what I think. Oh, as I said, he's got a plan. Upset the people as much as possible, you know. And then maybe he will say, no, you can't protest in this region. You can't protest eventually. I don't know. See what's going to happen here. Right, I also want to recommend a channel, Richard Vobes. I think he's doing a great job. I enjoy listening to this guy. He's talking about Britain a lot. Just a very good guy, you know. And I'll post a link to one of his videos. He always dresses up for the video, I think. Looking very smart. Just like me, you know. I'm always dressing up. I also want to tell you about the bunnies, okay? Personal stuff. So we got bunnies last night. That's right. So the female rabbit gave birth. Okay. So we haven't been able to count them yet. There will be many, we know this. You know, one time we got 12 from one mother. It's amazing. So that's great. Also, I want to say something about our chicken. So we are now giving them beans. Right? We heard this. It's just good, right? We had attention on the stuff that we get from the store because it's low on protein. And beans are rich on protein and they are cheap. You just cook them and give it to the chicken. So we started doing this, and you know what happened? immediately we got more eggs. From one day to the next. It just happened. I know there's quite a few of you who's got chicken. Right. All right. Be good.